I'm Jeff.
And I'm Joe, and this is Truth Be Told.
Hey, welcome to Truth Be Told, a show where we keep it real, and that's it. My name's Jeff Tofilau.
I'm Joe D'Angelo.
And hence J&J, Truth Be Told. We just want to jump into where we met long time ago.
Year 1989 or
89,
was it 90?
89 or 90, 89,
yeah.
90, around that era, that time.
Yeah.
Joe owned Unchained Studios, and
San Dimas.
we were a band looking to go play somewhere or rent a room to go, practicing and stuff. And
I saw a number of bands coming in and out, and one day these guys come up to me and asked me, actually it was Lima, asked me if I wanted to audition.
Right.
Out of fear, I think I did.
The funny thing is like, every time we meet a singer, we met one, very first question we want to ask him was, do you have a PA? Because most singers don't have a PA. But Joe had a PA. So we were like, it's going to work out. It's going to work out great. So we got together as a group. And
I auditioned with a Steelheart song.
Right. That's right.
And I got the gig. And at that time, we were Aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
Working as Aftermath. Who was in the band? It was me, you, Lima, Mike Young.
Mike Young. And I think it was 4-man to start out, and then we decided we needed another guitar player, so we started looking.
Yeah.
And
Mark McKinley then.
Mark McKinley,
yeah.
Right.
Hey, Mark. Shout out to Mark.
And then there was another guy there. I forget his name. He had blonde hair. He was one of the guys that was at Unchained there. I forget his name. He went to my wedding with you, remember?
No. That jammed with us?
Yeah, he jammed with us for I think about 30 minutes, and then it didn't work out because Limo's not having a great time with him.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
All right, you know what? We'll put up some pictures when that happens.
Yeah, we'll figure that
I have
out.
pictures
That's
of it.
interesting. See, I'm learning something myself.
Anyway, we ended up with William Herranz, and Lima and William, they were in bands together long before we formed a band. And
chemistry was there.
Yeah, it was there. The chemistry was there. So, we started taking gigs and got to the point where we were going to record a record. And unfortunately,
life got in the way at that point.
Yeah, life got in the way. It wasn't really it was a great opportunity, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Stars weren't lining up for us at that time.
Right.
Although the gigs that we were taking, no joke, we were well known in the circuit.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
From Aftermath, we jump straight to the name Calico Jack?
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And one of the things about Calico Jack was it was a name that was like, we thought, well, not we, but some people were thinking, man, Calico Jack, what kind of name is that really, right? Well, it didn't matter because we were going to drive that name to stardom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, man, it was Calico Jack, and we had played a bunch of gigs. I mean, a lot of shows with some big bands.
Well-known names. Bullet Boys.
Dangerous Toys.
Circus of Power.
Warrant. And, shoot, man, our limousine was about as big as Warrant's limousine, wasn't it? It was pretty
1994 at the Marquee is when we opened up for Warrant, one of our bigger shows.
Yeah, it was great. And we had a great time, and we started out, of course, we just met each other and everything, and then we started working towards it, whatever. But the thing was about that was that relationship we were building was it was something that we built into a brotherhood.
Little did we know it would last a lifetime.
And here we are, all these years later, and so.
With bonds as strong as family.
Absolutely, and the one thing that I love about this is that, I can call upon him anytime, like night or day, and likewise him with me. But lately it's been me with him, And I appreciate the hell out of that, by the way.
Well, with what we've been through together, there's nothing that could come our direction that would ever separate that today. So, we do what we do. We're family.
Absolutely. And this is one of the reasons why we want to get together and do something here. And in our next segment, we'll explain a little bit more about that.
So with that, I think we need to take a break.
All right.
We'll be right back.
To school today, never play by the rules. Too easy to be confused. Everybody's cool. Lord, I've learned to love.
Welcome back to J&J Truth Be Told, and in this segment, what we'd like to discuss is what we expect as our accomplishments through here. But before we do, we really want to emphasize what this show is about, and that really comes down to organic and raw.
Just regular speak.
Exactly how we are.
Everyone that is watching this that knows us personally will know when they see us, how we talk. I mean, this is how we talk. We don't, try to use spectacular words or,
Yeah. This isn't a script. These are bullet points that we're going to go over, but, we're shooting from the hip here. We just say what comes out of our mouths, and we try to keep it as real as we do in our daily lives.
Yeah, and, the main thing about this is that we want to bring it in a way that's really easy to understand because, all this, there's a lot of stuff on television, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, there's a lot of stuff all over the place that people use these words that are like this huge. Not with us. I'll just come straight to the point. There ain't going to be no roundabout 5 points, this way, that way, the other thing. We just come straight out and talk.
Focusing on any key words or trigger words. No, we're just doing what we do and trying to keep it within the guidelines of our name, Truth Be Told.
Absolutely. So truth be told, that's about what that's what you're about to get. So
yeah, in every category, in every topic, in every segment, in every episode.
So I think we've kind of gone over like a little bit what we want to accomplish with this, but basically it's this. Together we've been through a lot of things. We've been through death. We've been through loss. We've been through financial problems. We've been through
divorce,
all kinds of different things, and we want to be able to we want to share how we were able to make it through, and hopefully some folks it'll bless you and it'll help you get set free. Other people it might give you a path to start that, and whatever it does, we want to make sure that it's just regular, I mean, there's no magic formula.
Right.
It's just, this is what we do, man. And I'm going to tell you something that my pastor told me a long time ago, and it sticks with me in my brain and in my mind. I mean, just about everything that I do. He said that life is hard, and when you settle that, you can get on with living it.
Oh. That's deep.
So that's what we want to do. We want to help as many people as we can. And a lot of people, I just want you to know, if I see you on the street, I got no problem, man. If you need help or whatever, I'll talk to you or whatever, whatever it is. Everyone knows that. Even the people that come to our gigs, we're not like rock stars where we go out and like don't mingle with people. The very first thing I do when I get off stage, I get out there and I talk to the people that showed up and I say, hey, man, thanks a lot for coming. Because that's how it is, man, just real speak.
Yeah, got quite the following on Facebook, almost 5,000 people. And, every single time somebody sends me a message or an inquiry, anything, I do my best to respond to anybody, everybody, 100% of the time. And that's really the objective here is just to be real and honest and do what we can to pay it forward in our lives, because we like good karma.
Absolutely. And the bottom line of it all is that when people are real and genuine, and, it's going to be about a lot of things, quite frankly, but, when you're real and you're genuine, that's what we want to, I think, put forward.
So what is it that we want to accomplish here with this show? We want to accomplish truth in every category, in every topic. We want to do that in a way where everybody can relate to us. And until we get to a point where we're a little more established and have everything fully under control, we'll probably record these until we can then start streaming them live and bring in guest people or have callers, calling us with questions, and we can do a lot of interaction. That's where we're headed.
That's where we're headed. And you know what? No perfection. We're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But see, that's what humans do. And the bottom line is, because we're humans, we're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
And we're here to tell you that it's okay, and you can move on with your life, and you can get things going again, and there ain't nothing too hard to do. You just got to freaking do it.
And with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
And welcome back. So, how are we going to do this?
How are we going to do this?
We're going to do this with you guys, the support from you guys. We're going to do this by interacting with you guys. And, even though we'll be recording the first few shows or however long it takes for us to really get up and running, you can always put questions, and we'll go to the page and we'll see them and try to answer all of them and everything like that. And we can interact in that way for now. but it'll be a support system, and that's what the whole thing is about. You see, like,
Yeah, we're not doing this for us.
right,
We're doing this for all of us.
for all of us. And some of you guys that follow me on my page, my personal page, you know that I put out videos in the morning on my way to work to ask people to pray for folks and stuff like that. And today I was preaching a little bit today, but that's what it is. We you know, there's those things that we do, and a lot of people are blessed by that. Joe, on the other hand, you know, he has another approach that he takes. You know, he's a very funny guy. Not only that, very transparent guy, and it's the reason why there's a lot of people that follow his page, I believe, because they just see a guy who's just being a normal guy. You know what I mean? There's no masks. Literally, there's no masks.
Yeah, that's a whole category in itself. But yeah. For me, I realized that the response that I got from making light of situations returned so much more interaction and was so much more rewarding than posting about politics or things, the daily struggles of life. Nobody wants to hear that, you know. Yeah, we touch on it here and there in an effort to move forward from it, but we're looking for some shelter here and there from that, you know. And I find that humor is a good source for me to do that.
Right. And you know, I got no bones about it. I'll come right out and say it, you know, and I say it all the time. I'm a Christian, and I do my best to live a life that's righteous before God. So I'm not ashamed of it at all. By the way, I want to say that I had the privilege of running the homegoing service for my nephew, Gianluca. And it was an honor and a privilege. And I was able to also bring a message. And, you know, it was one of the best days of my life to be able to serve in that regard. My brother right here.
And that right there should kind of show just how strong this bond between the two of us is. You know, something like that you're just never prepared for, but when it does happen, God forbid, you see the people that are in your corner and what this life is really about.
And I think one more thing, as we support each other, as we encourage each other, as we do our best to, you know, sit with each other, sit side by side, come alongside. Let's just remember one thing. Every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. And the one thing I said at Gianluca's funeral or homegoing service, I said, you know, one of the things that a lot of people say to me is that, man, I wish I spent more time.
Yeah.
I wish I had more time with that person. So it makes sense that we don't waste time, man. That we tell our loved ones, man, that we love them. Spend time with them. You know, especially with this pandemic that's been going on, a lot of families weren't able to do that. Yeah. So we want everyone to know that time is precious, man. Day in and day out.
Focus on what's important and let go of the things that really aren't all that important in life.
We'll be right back.
Goodbye, pain. My life with you's been nothing but shame. Goodbye, pain, once again. Goodbye.
And welcome back. A little preview for our next show. We're going to go back in time a year.
March 15th, 2020.
When we were on stage sound checking.
At the Canyon Montclair.
And the state of California got shut down.
With 800 tickets through Ticketmaster out.
And we've been promising people for a while that another show's coming. But we'll leave that for another show.
Yes.
And want to welcome you guys to our show here. And we want you to know that we love you guys. We are here for you guys. And anything else you want to say?
Thank you for listening. Thank you for friending us on Facebook. We know with all of these friend requests or pages to be liked requests that go out that, could get pretty overwhelming. So thank you for that support. Yeah,
and by the way, I think we're up to about 284 likes, and there may be more by now, but thank you. We really appreciate that. I hate to say this, but like and subscribe because we're about to put out some good stuff. Not only that, we just want to help people, and that's the bottom line. Truth be told, that's just what we want to do.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We're J&J.
And this is Truth Be Told. See you next time. Our next show, we'd like to go back in time about a year ago for our next show. All right. Delete that. Right, for our next show, right? And welcome back. Well, this is our last segment for this show, and a little preview of our next show. We're going to go back in time about a year.
March 15th, 2020.
And we're going to relive the day that we were on stage.
Montclair Canyon Montclair.
Sound checking. And got...
Yeah.
And we have to... Stop that.